Turning it off.
One shot, one kill.
Computer just resized resolution or something. Let's see. Good job.
I had to put a Santa hat on him.
Go do that then.
I bet Jen likes this card. Succubus.
What?
What?
Succubus.
Where?
It's like Jen's
there.
sort of art style.
Ooh, yes.
Ah, damn it.
I smash your face. I've clearly not been having good draws because we're playing sort of the same basic decks.
Yeah, I mean, it could be very even or very not even, just the kind of luck of the draw there. And also with basic decks, the hero that you're using might even matter.
Yeah, and Warlock's card draw is probably a lot more powerful than the abilities you guys been using. I'll go back to Warrior. You seem to have a better game against that one.
All right, I'll do Priest one more time, and we'll probably call it a night.
Ooh, if this is the last game, should I play a more advanced deck just for fun?
I guess, but I know your decks are way better than mine. You've even spent money on cards, haven't you?
Yeah, I bought I think 2 sets of the $10 boosters.
Yeah, see, I haven't spent anything, and I haven't even... I've only got like 3. I'll still do it for fun, though, so why not? Maybe I'll get very lucky and win, but I doubt that's happening. But I did win against my good friend the other day, but that was before they nerfed the mage.
So I see, is Dark Python playing?
I don't know.
He's from your old... I think his our icon on Twitter is the Hearthstone icon.
I haven't talked to him now that I'm so busy and we're on opposite schedules and all. What? I don't know why my screen keeps flashing like something's going on. That's bothering me. Alrighty. Ready for you. Challenge. I could play my Shaman deck that I built earlier, which I have not used yet. I'll go for it. I'll go with my Mage since I'm more familiar with it. This is the first deck I ever built. Second deck,
So
well, actually second deck I ever built. So it's very basic, but it's been good for me until I got to about rank 19. Then I started losing really bad with it.
Yeah, and there's a lot of hate out there for mages right now. So this deck has, I think, 5 rares, and it's one of the budget decks that I found online.
Have you found like a favorite site to look that stuff up?
There's a few. There's one called Hearthstone. This one actually comes from a guy called Noxious, who streams but also has a YouTube channel.
I got a bad draw. I got a bunch of high mana cards.
Yeah, I mulliganed away some high mana and got was lucky and got some low casting cost ones. So this hand is actually a good hand for showing some of the sort of generic cards that fit well in quite a few decks. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't realize it was my turn. So this guy, super annoying for mages to deal with.
Because you can't kill it.
Yeah, you have to kill it with a minion or with a battle cry effect. But you can't target it directly with spells or abilities. Also means you can't pump it as the person playing it, but it sort of makes up for it in its annoyance for other people to deal with.
That's not a valid target.
I don't know what to do. Yeah, that was a really good minion for you to throw down. It's strong enough that I couldn't put down what I wanted to, because you could have one-shotted it. For 2 mana, a 3/2 is really good. And then it had special abilities as well.
Yeah, so 2 mana 3/2s are kind of the cornerstone of aggro. That's the sort of casting cost. This next one I'm going to throw down is one it's not so useful against Vicious because he's not playing a weapon class, but it comes in very useful against your weapon classes. Warrior in particular has got Fiery War Axe, which is a 2 cast cost weapon with 3 attack that can really sort of put the brakes on any sort of aggro plan. But this guy, get rid of it and make sure that the weapon doesn't get more than a 1-for-1.
I'm going to hang him in front of him. Okay?
Okay.
So this generic card is one Vicious was talking about earlier.
Which owns face early game, especially when you have strong aggro minions.
I need to be careful because Vicious is playing a mage. Mages are pretty much the best at AoE damage. I've got a pretty awesome draw. I gotta be careful not to just end this too quickly.
I have one nice combo lined up, which is not amazing, but it is for a basic deck like mine. But the problem is, unfortunately, that I need a minion to survive a round, which isn't going to happen.
I'll drag it out some. This deck doesn't normally do this aggro thing like this. It's actually more of a control-y deck, but it just so happened that I got a lot of my low-cost minions in my early draws. So this card that I've just played here, this is a rare, and you can tell the rarity by the color of the gem in the middle. White, no gem is a basic card. So this Shattered Sun Cleric is one that you have all the time as soon as you start. These ones next to it, the Fairy Dragon and the Harvest Golem, are common. So you will get, if you use 100 gold to buy a booster pack, you will get sort of between 3 and 4 of these guys, depending on how lucky you are with the other cards. Rares, you are guaranteed at least 1 rare or better in every booster pack. Yeah, so this one here is it draws you cards, it makes your spells better, and that spell damage works for mages, it works for some priest spells, some warlock spells, so it's sort of, this is one of the first cards I crafted to make sure I had to be able to play in the decks, and it works really well. One of the key concepts with card games. Oop.
What the heck was that?
You can only have 10 cards in hand.
Oh wow, I never had that happen. And that was actually the card I needed. Does it go away or?
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh wow, that's not nice.
Shredded. Yeah, so that was one of the cards they raised the casting cost on.
If I could use that earlier, it would have been very, very useful.
Yeah, I've been finding that the Blizzard at 6 is a turn too late quite a lot of the time.
And it's only 2 damage, so it's not usually killing too much. It's more of a delay.
Yes, but that comboed with any of the, so for example, that Drake I had out, the Ogre I had in that deck we were playing earlier, which boost your spell damage, can often be quite a mean combo. So this is one of the druid's strengths. A lot of the druid cards have choices. So 2 things you can do, and in this case it allowed me to either dealt 2 damage, which might have been useful in picking off a low minion, or in this case I can use the silence to get rid of the taunt.
Darn
Which
it.
allows me to go for Vicious's squishy.
It wasn't going to be really strong, but I was going to combo that up pretty good.
So that card, the Harvest Golem, when it dies it summons a sort of same power but a more flimsy version of itself. And it's very useful because it means you can trade with another minion. Ooh, and let's see how lucky Vicious gets here. Boom. Damn it. Ooh. Oh, unlucky on that one. Oh, but he's got the Frostbolt. I'd say that was a pretty good turn for you.
Yeah, I was trying to do not with the Mana Worm, but with my Mana Addict, whatever it was, the one you killed. That would have given it almost 10 attack that turn. That was what I was waiting for, but I needed a taunt minion down first, or a board clear, and I didn't really quite get either one of those. If I'd have gotten the big flame or whatever, that would have cleared the board, and I could have maybe gotten it down. Oh,
So here's the one legendary I've got for booster packs.
That I wish I had. That's the card I probably want more than any other card in the game.
Boo! Boo!
Meh.
Vicious getting aggressive, going for the face.
Hex. No, swipe. No. Too strong of a card.
Swipe is fun.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
If I had one more spell damage minion, I could have aimed the main part of your face. Damn it. But see, Vicious has now got lethal damage on the table.
I had another 2 mana.
But the card gods are very kind to me.
Apparently so. And most other people that I play.
Drew that off the top.
Destroys any minion?
Any minion, but you get 2 cards.
Oh.
But for 1 mana, yeah. So have you noticed how the game board is interactive? You can pretty much click on stuff in every scene.
Mm-hmm.
And it does things. Like, I don't know what board you're on, but you can squish the fruit on the farm and then make it grow back again. Curse you and your polymorphs. So if Vicious has another fireball, I pretty much toast.
Does he? That is the question.
But I think I can kill this turn and be on 1 life at the end of it. Thanks to the card I drew from my big dragon thing. You gotta armor up first.
Nice. That was... Would that have been a draw?
Yeah, I think that would have been a draw.
Oh, you just irked out that one. Oh well. Good game, my friend.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this gives, you know, folks that, you know, may have been curious about what Hearthstone is and, you know, not as au fait, gives you a good idea of what it is. It's going to be free to play. It's in closed beta now, or sort of semi-open beta just by invite. And yeah, it's going to be good fun.
Should be good for people. I mean, obviously the free-to-play mechanic is going to be good to draw a lot of people in, and then once people get hooked, they're going to be making money off those microtransactions. Anyone who gets involved in the game is probably going to end up eventually spending money on it, because once you get such a rank in ranked mode, you're not going to get any further unless you spend money. So, I mean, you have daily quests, which can net you 40 gold to like 60 gold, depending on what quest you get, and
There's apparently some for 100.
there's only one. There's only one
yeah.
for 100, and I think it's win 7 matches. So, but yeah, that with 100 gold you can buy a booster pack without spending your real money. So every 2 to 3 days you can get a booster pack if you do your quest, which is what I've been doing. But you're not going to progress at the rate that anyone's willing to spend money on it. And then if you wait and save up to 150 gold, you can go to the arena, and that's a whole separate thing. Maybe we'll feature that in another video. So, to everyone who catches this, thanks for tuning in. This was Taz and Vicious, and have a good night. And I guess you were going to say something real quick.
Yeah, I was just saying, I think Arena is a really good way of not only learning the game, but, you know, you only need to get, say, 2 wins. You get rewarded based on how many wins you get before you get 3 losses. And quite often, I think, you know, you get to 2 wins, or definitely 3, and because you get a booster pack every time, you're getting your value out of the 150 gold, because you'll often get like a booster and 50 gold or 40 gold in that 2 to 3 win sort of bracket, so you're not necessarily losing anything by going there rather than going to, say, you know, buying a booster pack.
Yeah.
You're getting to play with cards and see cards that you don't have, and play a class that you may not have unlocked all the cards for and stuff. So it's good fun.
I'd say the only thing is it takes more time. You obviously have to play your arena matches versus just buying the pack. And you might get screwed really bad like I did last time, where I had the most crappy cards to choose from, and then I just lost all 3 matches straight up. So, but it's a little bit of a gamble, but it can pay off, as all gambling. If you
and then you run up against, because it's random, you run up against people who've gotten 2 legendaries in their draft deck, and it's not fun.
Nope, not at all. But yeah, we'll close it up tonight. We'll see you guys next week. I don't know what we're doing yet. Me and Deagle and Taz will have to get together and figure that out. So everyone take care and enjoy your Christmas weekend and Christmas week.
Alright folks, see ya.